Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. It is time for us to do yet another chapter of our bad route. So we're going to talk to everybody, see what they're thinking, and then we'll move on. Before we do though, let me just check that I have enough whistles. We needed 3 whistles, we have 4 whistles. Cool. Hello. Crossing the ocean in an enormous boat will certainly be a novel experience for you. I swear this army is unparalleled when it comes to cooking up harebrained schemes. I shall hold my tongue so long as they put food on your table. Fair enough. Let's go this way and see what Ash has to say. Oh, it's you. You know, I've been thinking. I've followed every other order since I surrendered and became a member of the Federation Army. I'll never be able to face His Majesty or my friends again, but I just can't choose death. Agree with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've managed to stay alive this long. You can't go throwing your life away now. I don't think I know what's right and wrong anymore. Sounds like we've just kind of brainwashed him. But anyway, moving on.
Actually,
There was a rebellion in the capital about 2 years ago, but this might be the first time it's been attacked by foes from the outside. Whenever Shreng armies have attempted to raid the kingdom, House Gaudier and House Fardarius have always fended them off. It's not an exaggeration to say we're already making history. In here? Hello, Hilda.
hello.
Is it just me or is this place freezing? Like seriously, my fingers might fall off? I'm not a big fan of the heat, but the cold is even worse. Can we just end this war already so we can go back to Leicester? Okay, see ya. This way and hello.
Hey!
I hope the Archbishop isn't in the capital. No one seems to know where she is, so that's got me worried. I've got no particular attachment to the Central Church, but I'd like to avoid any divine punishment. Believing in the Central Church is practically ingrained in us. You can't shake something like that off overnight. That's just how humans are. Fair enough. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
We're finally heading to Ferdiad. I never thought I'd see her with my own eyes. Tease him. Seeing you grin like that almost made me forget that we're in the middle of a war.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I always dreamed of going there, so maybe I got a little carried away. But we'll certainly face some formidable opponents in the capital. We can't afford to let our guard down. Alright, see ya, and hello.
Listen up.
You really think people from the kingdom are gonna listen to us while we're attacking them? I mean, even if we win, it's gonna feel pretty lousy. I know Clodster is doing his best, but still, they're definitely gonna hold a grudge against us. I forgot she called him Clodster. That is good. Hello. It's getting tougher by the day to trade in the northern and western parts of the kingdom.
Essentially,
The only safe way to travel is to follow an army. Bandits are running wild, and hiring mercenaries to protect us would negate all our profits. In here, we have...
Hold on. Got a minute?
I hear the Central Church is headquartered in Camelus, which is south of Ferdiad. I'm not sure where Rhea is, though. She's probably in Camelus. Maybe she's hiding out in the church in Camelus.
Don't think so.
Not sure about that. She's a lot tougher than she looks. Okay. Hello. Are you speaking to me again?
Oh, hey!
It doesn't matter who's a knight and who's a merc right now. We all need to band together and fight for our cause. The kingdom's not just gonna open its doors and let us win. Act tough.
What do you think?
Yeah, there shouldn't be many troops left in the capital. I'm sure we can win as long as we fight with everything we have. The soldiers defending the capital are the best of the best. They'll get the better of us if we let our guard down. Okay. Yep, so she's speaking to us normally. So I think all the dialogue from this chapter is not going to refer to the split that we made, which is kind of interesting. It's like it made a very minor change to the last chapter. A lot of talk about Judith. But then here it's kind of like, I guess nothing really needs to change in this one because we're attacking the kingdom capital either way.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. We're knee-deep in enemy territory now. They could attack us at any time. But no one's getting past this gate so long as I'm here, I hope. Okay. Down this way we have... somebody here? Oh.
Well?
Wouldn't it be advantageous to tell those in the Shreng region that Margrave Gaudier is dead? They would certainly be eager to attack the kingdom then. I tried to persuade His Majesty to let them know, but he wouldn't stand for it. He said it would cause too many casualties. Good on Claude. Right, hello Bernadetta.
Could you?
Hey, Shez, you have to hear this. According to some information I received, the Avatar of Death has been appearing around the Empire's camp. Yeah, I know. Apparently some powerful general who calls himself the Death Knight. You already knew? The info I heard was supposed to be top secret. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault for staying in my room all the time. Okay. Yeah, so we did hear about the Death Knight in this chapter, but he never actually turns up in this route, unless you count like the very end or the very start. It's kind of interesting that you hear about him, but like only from like a hidden way. I guess you'll probably fight against them on the Kingdom side, and you'll fight with them on the Empire side, but I don't know.
Well?
A world where everyone can be themselves. Well, what does it mean to be myself? What about you, Shez? What would you do if you could truly be yourself? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess I'd live in a way that's true to my heart.
Let me see.
Yes, that sounds lovely. I look forward to seeing what everyone will do once we usher in a new era. Cool. Let's head over this way. And we'll speak to... Oh, Lysithia.
Let's see.
The longer this war drags on, the more exhausted everyone will become, even if we win. I concur that Claude's plan is the best and fastest way to end this war. That's why we have to win. After all, I can't afford to spend all my time on the battlefield. Okay, head over here. We have a Federation soldier.
Greetings.
The kingdom faces danger from all sides. The Federation from the east, Strang from the north, and the Empire from the south. And I've heard rumors that the Western Church has been acting suspicious as of late. They've always been at odds with the Central Church, so I wouldn't be surprised if they joined in and attacked from the west. No matter how strong the kingdom's knights are, they can't possibly take on that many enemies at once. Okay, hello.
Hey.
I must say, it's rather vicious of Claude to bring a former kingdom knight on our assault of the capital. Though, it's honestly not the worst idea. It'll probably be harder for our opponents to fight us. It wasn't intentional.
Nuh-uh.
It's not like Claude did this all on purpose. Things just turned out this way.
Really?
Intentions aside, Claude is the type to use every means at his disposal. I suppose it isn't my place to say anything as long as Ash is fine with it. Yes, I'm sure Ash is fine with it. He seemed to be handling it well.
Over here.
Sort of.
I was thinking.
It sounds like the previous king of Fargus was a real great guy. I wonder what the current king is like. He's still pretty young, right? He's very strong. I don't know much about him except that he's unbelievably strong.
Let's do
A
this.
king with superhuman strength, huh? Now that's interesting. Makes me want to see which of us would come out on top. Okay, leave him alone. And we'll have a chat to Almiran Soldier.
That's so.
Once we claim victory, the spoils go to whoever snatches them first. At least that's what how we've always done it, but Nadir said we can't do that this time. Well, I guess since we're tagged along with your army, we have to follow your rules. Yeah, you do. Oh, don't run in front of the archers.
So it's you.
Boy there.
I expected the Empire to be doing better on the Western Front. The Emperor planned to cut through the Western Lords, but the kingdom's been prepared to defend against any betrayals. So their only recourse has been to use brute force, but they've yet to gain any decisive victories. If the Empire could blast through the front lines, then they'd be able to attack the capital with us, but as it stands... Oh, it's probably for the best that we got here before the Empire. Okay, over here. And in this way we have...
Look who's
Lintar. On the subject of unassailable fortresses, one can hardly forget Fódlan's Locket in Leicester.
here. Well.
Do you know of any others? Arianrod?
Huh?
As does Arianrod in the kingdom.
Makes sense.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. I thought people from Leicester would think of Fort Mercius first. In any case, Verdiet's defences are also quite formidable. Walls encircle not only the palace, but the entire city as well, and they have an exorbitant amount of forts. Cool. Hello. Achoo! Sorry, I can't seem to shake this cold.
That's it.
Can't we get this over with and go back to Leicester already? Okay, in here we have Petra.
I am having concerns.
I'm having a hard time staying in the kingdom so long. The cold is wearing me down. Are the people here being used to this? Bridget is the opposite. It is very hot. They got used to it.
What do you think?
I'm sure they gotten used to it. Otherwise, they would never they never would have settled here. I was hearing that the kingdom was made when they went against the Empire. I am thinking they did not have a choice. Fair point. Hello.
I need you for a sec.
I don't really get all that complicated strategy stuff, but I think we're fighting for a good cause. We're just trying to end this war quick so people don't have to die anymore, right? Agree and continue talking. Yeah, but that's easier said than done. Even if the kingdom cuts ties with the church, there's still a lot more that needs to happen before the war's over.
My brain's all jumbled
I can't
up.
really follow any of that stuff, you know. Trying to wrap my head around it just makes me hungry. Okay, well, I'll leave you to your hunger. Over here we have Nadir.
Hey there. All right. So,
When the King of Elmira was a young lad, we used to sneak into Fódlan together. All we did was travel around and have a good time, though. That's how I picked up the language. We never traveled farther than Leicester, so this is my first trip to the kingdom, too. I'll be even more famous once I regale everyone with tales of my rampage across the kingdom capital. Hello, mercenary.
got a sec?
I used to be with Gerald's mercenaries, but then our captain died, remember? I didn't think they had much of a future after that, so I got hired here. Well, new dialogue. I mean, bad for you, good for us. Who have we got over here? Claude? Lorenz. So Claude's plan is to snuff out the Central Church. They were the cause of this war, so taking them out would effectively end it. And then he will create a world where everyone can live as they please without the need to sacrifice others. Who knows what he'll come up with next? I'll defend Claude.
Got a sec?
It sounds like you got a problem with all that. I think Claude's got the right idea.
In actuality,
Of course he does. Not only is it the right idea, but his vision for the future is finally taking shape. If that was his aim all along, he should have said so sooner. We would have taken more initiative in the war if we had known what he wanted from the start. Fair point, fair point. And over here we have Constance. I finally returned to my old self. Now my name shall be known throughout all of Leicester as well. Cheer her on. Good luck with that. How are you going to make a name for yourself?
Indeed.
Through magic, of course. My aim is to master the magical arts. I swear one day I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory. See ya. And we have Claude.
hey there.
Hey Shez, I was hoping that if we pulled off this next battle it'll end the war, but I don't know, do you think it's gonna work? No.
Nuh-uh.
Well, we're basically using intimidation tactics, and I don't think that Dimitri is the type of guy. And I don't think Dimitri is the kind of guy who'd fall for something like that. If the Empire's goal is to unite Fódlan, they're not gonna stop, even if they seemingly have no reason to fight.
Oh boy.
You got a point, and the church won't go down without a struggle, so yeah, guess we're stuck with this war for a little while yet.
Let's see.
But I do think this will bring us closer to the end. I do too, it's a necessary step for our goal.
I'm counting on you.
In any case, we need to actually win first, so let's hurry up and prepare for battle. That what you want to do? Well, let's do it. So, first things first, it has to show us the extra quest in Anna. Then, yes, and the Ashen Wolves reunion, which we can ignore. Then, capture without fighting. We got it! Story time? Story time. Good.
Your Majesty, the Federation army has reached the eastern outskirts of Ferdiad.
Already? They moved more swiftly than I anticipated. Clearly the snows of Fargus are not a reliable ally.
I was sure this attack would come at the same time as an offensive from the Imperial Army. But from all I've seen at our western front, that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
So the Federation army is trying to conquer our capital by themselves? They must think our military is totally incompetent.
Well, it is true that the majority of our forces have been divided between the western front and the peacekeeping operations in the north. A situation most likely engineered by Claude himself.
Regardless, it is preposterous to think that an army of that size could capture every castle in Fargus, even if they were to defeat us now. Their victory would only win them the capital for a brief period of time.
True enough.
the lords of Fargus would converge upon them and retake Ferdiad with ease.
Then that must be part of their plan. If they do not intend to hold the capital, there must be something else they seek to gain. Something that concerns the central church, perhaps.
That sounds about right. Maybe they're trying to curry favor with Edelgard by destroying the church before the Imperial army does.
Assuming that's true, it would suggest we could avoid a battle entirely if we turned our backs on the church.
But doing so would divide Fargus and lead to even more bloodshed. Is that not the conclusion we reached when this all began?
It was. And that's why we're still in this war today.
I understand what you mean. If our involvement needlessly spills even more blood, then our calculations were gravely mistaken. However, the church has saved a great many people. People with no place to go, no home to call their own. The most optimal outcome would be to protect our people, our future, and the church all at once. But if I must choose to sacrifice one of those things, the answer is clear. I will do what I must as the King of Fargus.
Your Majesty, we must act soon if we are to meet the Federation army. I await your orders.
I suppose we cannot act without first verifying Claude's true intentions. We must take the field. At the moment, we have no choice but to play the part Claude has written for us in this charade. Sylvain, don't let your enthusiasm get the better of you. If you find yourself too far ahead, fight your way back to us.
I don't know what you're talking about, Your Majesty. I've got a much cooler head than you think.
Rodrigue, send an envoy to Camulus and arrange for the evacuation of Lady Rhea and the others. And have the Knights of Seros who are stationed in the capital accompany her. Tell them they are to serve as her bodyguards.
Won't we need them to aid in the defense of Ferdiad?
For now, I'd like them as far away from here as possible.
Understood. If by some chance we do find cause to sever ties with the church.
Speak no further, Rodrigue. Not yet. Right now, we fight to defend our capital. That is all.
Cool. So, again, fairly similar to last time we did it. Grab these ones. By similar, I mean identical. You begin setting up camp and choose 2 people to direct things. Raise morale. I'll just raise Shez and Claude. That's fine. Next up, Recon and Ferdiad. We get our money, we get our resources. We unlock the next bit. Oh, we only needed 2 whistles, because actually there isn't actually anything in that last bit. Increased chance of raising strength when leveling up. No. Right, we will grab this one. Some more stuff. Grab this one. I don't need the activity point, that's fine. And then, we're into Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Let's go! The battle for Ferdiad. We'll do a save, first to the episode. 1 in here. And off we go. Maybe. Once it loads. And there we go.
Look there. The kingdom armies come to greet us.
Not the friendliest welcoming party. Even from here, I can tell they're out for blood.
They must be trying to drive us back before we can surround the royal palace.
Works for me. It'll be easier to fight them out here in the open than if they'd holed up behind those walls.
Time to show what these muscles can do. I'll send a whole bunch of them flying.
These soldiers are being led by the king himself, so you can bet they're going to be strong. I can't wait to take them on.
We can't put our plan into action if we don't win this battle. Claude, it's time.
All right. Get ready, everyone. Let's see if a crushing defeat can get through Dimitri's thick skull.
Okay, we've done this mission a few times. It crashed a few times on us, so we know what to do. Let's take that one and then begin an offensive formation. Sure, we've never tried that actually. Go with this one. Battle map. Let's just move some people around. So you need to be on this side. Oh, I can't change those, so I guess I'll change these 2. We need to do this because we need him here. I want Lysithia here, except I don't want Lysithia, I want Holst.
I fight for what's
Cool.
right.
That'll do. Yep, I think we're ready to go. Let me just check that everyone's got battalions and stuff on. Holst actually never had a battalion on. That's something to think about. He's using the Knight Captain's sword as well. Is that the right one? We can swap that one actually, because he's not with us. I think that's the right one. Yeah, that's one that will do anyway. Fine. You're fine. Yeah, we're all good to go. Right. Do a save. We'll chuck ourselves in the mission. This time we're not worried about an S rank, so it's going to be pure speed, which makes this mission a lot easier, because that's effectively how we did it the first time we did it.
We need to take...
Right. So,
Yeah.
you're going to attack here.
Don't worry,
You do what you
I
like.
won't
You two
slack
do what
off.
you like. Here. Everyone else do what you like. Let's control Lorenz.
Take out the enemy commanders and secure the surrounding
Right.
strongholds. Let's get the capital surrounded, folks.
Hit 'em.
Remember, we're up against House Blathet's elite royal guard. Don't hold anything back.
And he's
How
dead.
many years has it been since I was last in the capital? I would love to visit again sometime to
Followed
continue
by
my
an
studies
Agnes
in
arrow.
magic.
We cannot allow the enemy to surround the capital.
Well, we don't even need to kill them necessarily. We just need to weaken them. Then our AI-controlled ones will do the job. Up here,
Enemy is already on the move.
Frozen
We
Lance.
must stop them from recapturing the stronghold.
Followed by... Oh, I don't have Agnes arrow ready.
We require
That's fine.
reinforcements.
That'll do.
Send our fastest horse
Now
to the
Agnes
lords of
arrow.
every territory.
That did the job. Cool. Defeat the messenger. We could do that. You know what? I don't need to be you anymore.
My
I can
turn
be
now.
So many
this person.
historical buildings in Ferdiad.
Over here.
I wish I
Or
could
strike.
visit them instead of lay siege to them.
Right, back this way. I missed actually which direction the messenger was coming from. Head up here. Try and find them at some point. There they are. Hit them with one of these. Apocalyptic Flame. Knocks them over. Oh, we didn't actually have a warrior special ready. That would explain why it didn't work. Alright, War Strike. Leave that Holy Knight to our
Took out
AI.
that messenger.
In here. Apocalyptic Flame. Good damage. Nice. Cleared it.
Follow me, everyone. We will recapture the strongholds.
We're going to move you up here
Do not
ish.
endanger yourself, Annette.
There we
Ferdiad
go.
is our
So,
home.
like,
We'll protect it with everything we've got.
there should work.
Take a breather.
And then we'll move up this way.
How nice of them to open the east and west strongholds for us. Take down the enemy generals
Wind
and
sweep.
breach the walls from both sides.
Just get the base captain, wait a couple of seconds, and hit him. Oh, never mind. We have to wait for this anyway.
I will not allow you to wreak havoc on Fargus a moment longer.
Okay. Wait, and... Oh, I didn't get the block off, but that's okay. I wanted to wait for the Great Knights mainly. On that one. Do a spin.
Father's in
Get them
trouble.
all in the pile.
Listen, everyone.
Get 'em.
Fine over here, so go help the eastern side.
That's okay.
This
Side
situation
mission
is
doesn't matter as we've already cleared it.
It will be difficult to recapture the strongholds.
Yes, you're the one I'm looking for. Move over this way. And we don't have lightning sword ready. That's okay. We do have Annette.
I don't care who I have to face. I'm fighting for the safety of my people.
Fair enough. Right, Thunder. Knock him back. Haze Slice. Gets him in a pile. Nice. We're here. We now just lay into Annette here. Lightning sword. Kill him. Nice.
I guess I should listen to my father and not risk my life. I'm falling
In
back.
here. I don't think you need to capture all the strongholds, do you, on this one?
That takes care of
Can't
one
remember. I
side.
know that's our mission, but like I don't think that's actually something you need to do. Got a bit of a hit there. Maybe you do. That's fine. Right, heading this way. And we want to go left, I think. There we go. So, blast them. Followed by a couple of hits. A-slice. Lightning sword. And then just attack him.
The Kingdom Army doesn't appear to be at full strength.
Keep going for him.
They must have sent a lot of their troops to the Western Front and to scrap.
Nice, got it. A little bit of juggling, but it seemed to work. This one appears to be locked. That's fine. In which case, I'll just leave you there. Oh, Gustav wasn't dead? Oh, I thought Gustav was dead. Oh, there we go. Now Gustav's dead. I was like, why is the next part of the mission not progressing?
I must withdraw.
It's because Gustav was actually still completely around. Okay. Right, there we go. And that's why the bishops kept going towards him.
We would have been in a tight spot if they
Attack.
joined up on the eastern side.
Switch.
That's it. Now we can launch an assault from the east and the west.
Here. Now we can go down into the next one, I think.
All the
No,
citizens
still not
within
open.
the castle walls have evacuated, correct?
Oh, we'll
Let
open
us
a
open the
second.
outer gate and engage the enemy inside.
There we go. The dude will be here any second now. There he is. This is why we brought Holst.
You will go no farther.
Right.
Clear out.
That stronghold is a key
Lightning
part of
sword.
the defense. If we take
Clear
it,
out the stronghold captain.
I thought Deirdre was the biggest city ever, but this
Kill
place
him.
is huge.
Right. So we brought Holst because he's particularly good at killing Dedu. Right.
You won't have your way.
Gather these people. So gather them all here, and the gate's shut, but we don't care. Right.
Sylvain,
Lightning
now is your
sword.
chance.
Or lightning. And now Sylvain appears, but Sylvain appears right on top of Hilda, which is
Guess
kind of
it's
what we
finally
want.
time I got out there. You're dealing with me now.
Cool. That opens the last stronghold at the top.
Well played. We'll be like rats in a trap if they retake those strongholds.
Okay.
Deal with them quickly.
Thunder. Got him. Right, level up for Holst. Nice.
There might
Take a
be
breather.
other enemies hiding out beside Sylvain.
Switching it up.
Stay
Hit
alert,
him.
everyone.
This stronghold must not fall.
Apocalyptic
Send out
flame.
combat engineers.
Okay.
I have done all I can.
Kill him. I forgot what we do against combat engineers. I don't think they existed on previous routes. Because I think you can do something with a you can do something with a strategy to get rid of them.
Now it is my turn.
Yeah, you're gonna attack that stronghold.
nothing-
You're gonna
Let's try-
attack
let's
that
see how
one.
this
You're
goes.
gonna attack that
Is
one.
this okay?
Cool. That seems fine. Right. Hilda,
Excellent. Now we
This
can
way.
pass through the gates.
hit him. Nice.
Were they
Followed by
trying to
apocalyptic
reinforce the
flame,
stronghold? I'm glad we stopped them.
and hit him again. And I think they're very dead.
Out you go!
Right. Up here. Actually, I can just send you up here without me needing to control you.
Don't worry, I
Who's
won't
next?
slack off.
Holst.
It's the dressing down of a
Thunder.
lifetime if I don't come back in one piece.
That's fine. Let's do a little hit. Move on. Stronghold captain.
We
A-slice.
managed to drive him back. At least we avoided the worst case scenario.
Thunder. Nice. Are we looking? Right, let's be you.
There it now. Let us bring it
Frozen
down.
Lance, followed by Agni's arrow.
Repelled most of the enemy commanders. Capture the remaining strongholds.
Couple hits of actual hitting him. Got him. Hilda's on the farm. Nice.
Let's take him by storm.
My turn.
I'll take over.
I did the exact wrong way in terms of changing character to switch to Hilda.
I'll take over.
Right,
We've got
Thunder.
them surrounded. I wonder what they'll do now that a counteroffensive is off the table. Somehow, I sincerely
Everyone defend here.
doubt this will be enough to make Dimitri surrender.
It's not. It's Dimitri appearing.
Fall back, everyone. I will handle the rest.
Okay, so now I can say everybody attack Dimitri.
Face me if
Lightning sword. Haze slice just to knock him back. Couple of hits. Thunder. Stagger him.
Do not let it fall to the enemy.
My turn.
Into the fray.
Okay, the person I tried to switch to wasn't controllable, which is not a great start. Thunder.
That guy's got to be the
we go.
strongest warrior.
Now we can do this.
Seems like a worthy opponent.
Swift slice.
Out of the way.
Heavy damage.
Efforts are admirable.
Frozen lance. Acnea's arrow.
Now I can brag about you to everyone.
And then switch here.
Dimitri, I've been waiting for you to show.
And then
Just hoping we
switch.
can have a little chat.
Thunder.
First, you will receive your due punishment. Is that it?
Keep
I assume
attacking.
you were prepared to
Switch.
face the consequences when you
Switch.
decided to attack me.
Oh, you weren't facing Dimitri. Oops. Just assumed he would be, so when I switched, I was immediately like hit the button. There you go. Knock him into a corner. Nice. Good damage.
Switching it up, huh?
Don't have any combat art left. There we go. And Dimitri's dead. Cool. And now we'll watch this. Because it is very cool.
Watch where you're aiming, Lawrence. Or do I have to remind you how delicate I am?
You were never in any danger, dear Hilda. Lawrence Hellman Gloucester would never miss the mark.
Sorry, friend. Had to. You and I both know I could never take you down in a fair fight.
Okay, now we get our callback. In theory.
Dimitri appears to have withdrawn. Does this mean we have succeeded in containing the Kingdom Army?
I sure hope so. There'll be serious casualties on both sides if we have to go in for a direct attack.
I know. At least we've done a good job setting things up. Now we just have to finish surrounding...
Your Majesty, there's an emergency!
What is it? An attack from behind?
It's an urgent message from home.
You're ordering a full retreat after we've come this far?
We're one last push away from achieving our objective.
You think I don't know that? Listen, we've got an emergency on our hands. I hate this too, but Lester is in grave danger. If we don't turn back now, we'll be too late to stop it.
Having to retreat right on the brink of victory. It's like our assault on Berkeley's territory all over again. Wait, too late to stop what exactly?
Lysithia, Ordelia territory is right at the center of the crisis. And it seems like things are already spreading from there.
What? But that's... The Empire wouldn't attack us, and I can't imagine Elmira would either.
We do have other enemies, remember? I don't know why they're attacking the Federation, but that doesn't matter now. We have to fight back.
Other enemies? Could it be? No, it is too soon to speculate.
Okay, and that'll be those who slither. After all that time trying to get an S rank on that mission, just to randomly get an S rank is kind of annoying.
Good,
but you know,
enough.
That's fine as long as the game doesn't crash again. I suppose I can't be too unhappy.
Another fine chance for growth.
Yeah, he did kill most of the big enemies, so gets him the XP. Holst getting XP is the one that matters the most, or sorry, the least, I should say. I was going to say the most least and then correct myself to something that was completely incorrect. Because he won't turn back. He won't come back in a different route. Same like like Claude. That's the one I was thinking of. But it doesn't matter. 20 renown. Wonderful. And story.
We have been forced to take refuge inside the palace, exactly as Claude wanted.
And now comes the siege. When do you think they'll send over an envoy? It'll be hilarious if it turns out they really do want to occupy the capital.
I seriously doubt that's what they want. But maybe we should send word to the Western Front just in case?
That's not a bad idea. If we are willing to lose a little ground over there, we should be able to spare some troops. And perhaps it is time to alert the other lords of the kingdom as well.
I have a report, Your Majesty.
What is it? Has Claude sent his envoy?
No. The Federation army appears to have withdrawn.
Wait, what? There's no way they'd do that! They almost had the entire capital surrounded. All they had to do was keep fighting just a little longer.
Their camps are already deserted. They seem to have left for the port in Fraldarius.
Their retreat appears to have been a hasty one. They abandoned quite a significant amount of supplies at their camps.
So what's their game? Are they trying to make us think they've pulled out so they can lure us into a trap?
They were already in a position to win without such artifice. I haven't the slightest idea what this is meant to accomplish. Something must have happened in Leicester. That is the only reasonable explanation.
Okay. So, this chapter so far been mostly the same.
Golden wildfire. Darkness attacks.
Minus the one person who talked about Geralt.
After securing an initial victory at Ferdiad, Claude prepares to negotiate with Dimitri. But then word of an alarming crisis back home forces the Federation army to retreat. The glimmer of hope that the war was nearing its end has been snuffed out by those who seek to spread chaos and destruction throughout Fódlan.
Okay. That's
we
the
made
same.
good time coming this far, but we should slow our march. We're coming up on the affected region. You've probably all heard what's happening by now, but I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Several days ago, there was a sudden spike in bandit activity within Ordelia territory and the neighboring Imperial territory of Frim. The bandits have attacked rural villages and larger towns alike, ransacking them repeatedly.
House Ordelia fought to restore order, but the attacks have increased to the point where we can no longer contain them.
These territories were completely secure before we launched our invasion. How did things change so quickly?
We don't know what's motivating the attacks, but survivors claim to have spotted some suspicious figures working alongside the bandits.
Let's say the wrong answer.
Don't tell me the Knights of Saros are stirring up trouble to protect the kingdom.
I doubt they would stoop that low. No. These people were a little more like Tomas and Mycen. I've actually received some confidential information from Edelgard about them. Those who slither in the dark. At least that's what the Empire calls them. They can shapeshift, they command dangerous powers, and they influence events in mysterious ways. In short, they bring chaos to Fódlan.
I was under the impression that the Empire found their hideout and purged them all.
Yeah, well, some of them escaped. Lord Arundel, their leader, seemingly up and vanished. And no one's caught so much as a glimpse of Tomas since he fled from Garreg Mach.
In light of the circumstances, I am afraid I must ask. Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, not a clue. Honestly, I'd like to interrogate them myself. See if there's any connection between us.
Yes, I am sure you would. Forgive me, it was a boorish question.
But there's no way you have anything to do with them, right?
Right, yeah, that would be so weird.
Well, your powers are similar. Maybe we'll find out more in the battles ahead.
Unlikely.
It's entirely possible that you came into contact with them when you were still too young to remember.
Yeah, maybe. Guess I should take this opportunity to learn what I can.
I know we're all dying to find out what their endgame is, but restoring order comes first. The flames of unrest are already catching in neighboring regions. We'll have a full-blown catastrophe on our hands if we ignore it. This is why we had to abandon our battle with the kingdom. We need to stomp this out, and fast.
For all you know, you could be a part of those who slither in the dark. It's entirely within the realm of possibility. And yet, not a single one of them seems to be considering that. Just look how much they trust you.
There we go. New map. So there's only 2 to get to the actual thing here. Okay. Cool. So... Oh, battle suggestion. Can't forget battle suggestions. My bad.
I've got an idea.
This one. Because we don't need any of the other morale.
Effortlessly. One step at a time.
Cool. Right. Supplies are full, so we'll grab our supplies.
Supplies
And then
are the lifeblood of any army.
we're on to, I think, the last mission that isn't
Everything
going to
has
have
its
like
use.
a major change. So this one should be, because this is chapter 13, I think? Yeah, so this is chapter 13. So the next mission after this one, I believe, leads you into Rhea, or leads you into that kind of storyline. But I think that's where the split happens. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's the case. So we expect this one to be similar. I wonder if there's going to be any different. I'm trying to think of what actually happens. I would imagine it... No, this one was kind of one where it promised a lot but didn't really do anything. So yeah, we'll speak to everyone, see if anyone has anything new to say, and then we'll chuck ourselves into the mission next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.